always talked about is trying to make the great flip. But in the world of investing, what will also do well over a stretched period of time is number one, you accumulate and build a larger volume on whatever positions that you want to enter into. Hey guys, so let's talk about strategies for investing. What's interesting about investing in cryptocurrencies is there's so much that you could actually do on how you can make your money grow, not just for the short term, but also for the long term. What's always talked about when it comes to cryptocurrencies is that people always look at a flip, people always look at trading, but there are ways also for you as a investor or someone who's not actually flipping or someone who's not actually trading to be able also to still get a yield. And I realize that not a lot of people will be traders, not a lot of people will be watching 15-minute charts, 5-minute charts, or even hourly charts, but there will be a portion of the population that will somehow also focus on, number one, their ability to be able to build a base, to be able to accumulate, and to build something that will do well over the long term. I think that's something that's not talked about as much. What's always talked about is trying to make the great flip. But in the world of investing, what will also do well over a stretched period of time is number one, you accumulate and build a larger volume on whatever positions that you want to enter into. Because a lot of people are always looking at the 10x, 100x type of investments, which somehow is very, very good, because even if you put a small amount of money into that 10x investments or that 100x investment, it could give you something that's very interesting. But that requires a lot of timing. That somehow requires also being at the right place at the right time, buying something that's cheap. And if you do a cross-section, a study of even a lot of the meme coins that have come out, if you bought meme coins, not all of them became Doge, not all of them became Shiba Inu, not all of them gave a large amount of return over a period of time. There's a larger set of cryptocurrencies, even meme coins, that crashed, that went down 99%, that instead of it pushing higher, that instead of it going at a higher degree, similar to what Doge or Shiba Inu did, they even dropped. And what I want to submit to you is this. You will hear it so many times. There's so much hype right now in the cryptocurrency market. There's so much talk, there's so much excitement, there's so much communities being built. But you have to also learn how to filter out the noise, that you know the voices that you listen to, you know the people that you are listening to, that you only listen to the ones that appeal to the same set of values as you. You listen to people that, from a time frame perspective, fits the same time frame as yours, because there are a lot of people that are very, very good in trading and investing, but if their style, their risk tolerance, and their investing strategy is not something that fits you, then it may not be something that will work for you over the long term. And that's what I want to say. I've been saying this even in my stock market videos, that it's not a one-size-fits-all strategy, that what will work for you may not work for me, but what will work for me also may not work for you. And I've been saying this also in my stock market investing profile, that I'm a type of person that loves to split my portfolio, that I will put a set amount of allocation for trading, but I will also put a set amount of allocation also for investing. That's why I have dividend stocks, and I've been saying this over and over, that certain portion of my investing, or at least my trading, for capital gains, if it goes up, put some in, funnel them into stocks that will give me dividends, because dividends are what will give me cash flow. And you have to find that mechanism also. Even if you're into the cryptocurrency markets, very, very relevant is that if you make money off a certain trade, even if it's something that's long term, you have to somehow find a way on how you can put that into something that will give you cash flow. That could be staking, even NFTs that give airdrops, or that could be something in general that will give you a rate of return. And that works also if you can lend the tokens and the coins that you have via Aave or via other mechanisms as well. But what I want you to get is, don't just remember the protocols or the tools that I'm mentioning. Look at the principle behind it. Your goal is to have capital appreciation. As you start to have capital appreciation, use portions of that into investments that will give you cash flow. So could be staking, could be lending. The whole rationale on this is that you get something that can give you passive income. So capital appreciation is nice, capital appreciation is good, but over the long term, it's not the only game in town. It's not the only thing that you should focus on, because when you're just focusing on capital appreciation, you live and die on the basis of how high it actually goes. You live and die on the basis of how low it could possibly be, on how low you actually bought, and how high you sell it. But the thing about that is this: the time when you actually sell it you don't own the asset anymore. And that's one of the biggest advantages if you're focusing also on something that gives you cash flow, because you can sit on that type of investment without flipping and selling that asset in general. So there, I hope that this was something that was useful for all of you. I'm on my way back to my hotel. We came from a Elron launch. I think it was a party of sorts after the Binance conference. So I'm close to my last nights here in Dubai. But what I always do every time I travel, I want to create as much value for you guys as possible. And this is me trying to share some techniques and strategies in terms of allocating, in terms also on what you're supposed to do. So use capital appreciation in order for you to be able to funnel what you have into something that will give you either dividends or something that can give you passive rewards. Because I'll say this over and over, the name of the game is to find something that will give you cash flow for life, even if it's in a bear market, even if it's not going up anymore, even if it's not pumping, you get a rate of return. And I think this is something that's helpful, especially when you are at your older age already. You need to be able to predict or somehow know what you could possibly get. So there might be some investments that could give you a 10% rate of return. If you have 10 million, 10% rate of return will give you $1 million per year. Now the next step that you need to look at is this million a year enough to be able to sustain me? If the answer is no, then maybe you need to, number one, maybe put in more money, or number two, take on more risk also for you to be able to get the rate of return that you would actually like as well. So there, please do note, it doesn't have to be crypto. It doesn't even have to be stocks. It could be any other investment that you could funnel your income to into something that will give you cash flow. I'll say this, and I hope people get this, that you cannot work forever. You get older, and as you get older, your ability to be able to earn an income from your own hard work or from you physically working for it may diminish. And the way for you to be able to protect yourself at your old age is you build assets. And if you're at the point of your life that you haven't really built assets yet, my greatest suggestion is to do it now. Don't wait. Don't spend the greatest years, your productive years of your life, not doing anything that will help you grow. Please spend a large portion of what you have to grow your base. Please spend a large portion of what you have to make you better. Because at the end of the day, 10, 20, 30 years from now, as you look back, you will actually see that 2022 was a great year for you. It kick-started your journey towards financial freedom. So if you want to know more about that, we have several courses about it. That's on demand, technical fundamental analysis, investment 101 courses right in the description below. We also have books that are available in Shopee and Lazada. And everything else that you need to know about me, it's down below. And if you want to open an account and start investing in the cryptocurrency market, check out Binance. Links are in the description below as well. So I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.